Oh, hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good day. Everyone's weekend was good. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing good and enjoying the weekend. Hope it was good for everyone. I'm gonna blame Elo for the fact that I've still got this cough. Ella was adamant that it would stick around, and it's sticking around, and I don't like it. Definitely blaming Elo. It is much easier that way. Much easier to blame it on other people rather than my health habits. Speak of the devil. Hello, how are you doing? I'm blaming you because I've still got a cough. And you said it stuck around for a while. Yours stuck around for a while. So I'm now blaming you. But how are you doing? Hope your weekend was good. Hope you're doing well. Rather than being I don't know where I'm going with that. But no. Very busy weekend. What'd I do? Oh, it was really annoying because the artwork that I ended up sharing on Discord. When did I share that? Saturday? I did that literally after the stream on Friday. I just need to learn shading on it. See, the cool thing now is because I did it. You can't see this. You can't see it. I could do this. Bam. Looky. Do stuff. I mean, it's all right. I still kind of prefer the old one. Oh yeah. Is it market season now for you? Is it getting into market season? I forgot that I basically have flipped the actual thing, so it's not quite the same. But yeah, I prefer the old style. I tried as much as I could to try and mimic it, but I just couldn't get the angle right. I couldn't figure out how to do the eyes either. I tried two big, black eyes for it, but it just didn't quite work. But I'm getting there. I think tomorrow I'm going to try my hand doing some other bits. I'm going to try my hardest to kind of do the bits that I'm hoping to achieve in stages. Because like I did a bit of scenery. I was just bored one evening, so I ended up doing some swords. And then I got. Oh, and then I did that, but I still got to figure out how to do shading. I think I'm going to spend some time tomorrow maybe working on shading. I think that might be the plan. It is market season, however, King's Day was quite pricey. Oh, that is true. Did visit a flea market. Ooh, a €2 Xbox, that's nice. Does it all work? Is it everything? Or is it just the console itself? Because I mean, if it all works for €2, damn, that's insane. Gotta stop nicknaming them. Oh, Greg must be here. I'm yawning now. Greg must be here. It's the only reason I yawn. He's probably lurking. Oh, and the chat's not working either. Oh well. Is that just because it's just not working? I won't bother keeping it on. Very incomplete and beat, but in all cases it's worth the parts. That's true. That is true. Yeah. If you're just parting it out, yeah, it's not bad for a €2 part machine, is it? No nickname. I remembered that time. I remembered. The main thing. Main thing is remembering it. Oh, what I might actually work on is the banner for the channel. I might see if I can do something for that as well. Why not? Why not? If I'm going the whole way, I might as well go the whole way. Not half the way. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I had a really shit day. I was like, yeah, it's Monday. It's gonna be all right. Order came through. I was like, yeah, that's good. I was happy, but man, I was stuck on support call pretty much like the first 3 hours of the day. First female, and then yeah, it was kind of just a bit naff, really. I ended up skipping lunch to get a replacement machine out for someone, and it was not fun. But yeah, I got home a bit earlier. I'm mostly refurbished. Just need to place drive belts in those. Oh, nice. Snow one. You do wonder if it works though. Yeah, it could be nice if it worked. Oh, thermal hasten pads is nice. Definitely needed for those, right? Because they've been sitting for so long and they're gonna be crusty and horrible. Oh, but I did something to my knee over the weekend, and it's been pain. It's been a pain in my side all day, or a pain in my knee all day. Those things are incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're what, like getting up there, like 20 years old. Like, it's insane. I'm saying my one's still sitting on my shelf. I remember the old method of getting rid of the red ring of death, which probably didn't help to its longevity, which was cotton buds in the rear fan intake. You would turn the system on, and then I think, was it turn them on and then remove them, or was it turn it on, leave them in, and then remove them? I think it came down in the end to restricting or stopping the fan and then turning it off and then turning it back on, and that would solve it or something. I can't remember exactly. I remember it was something like that. And I mean, for the most part, I think it works, but it probably caused some damage to it. Oh yeah, the stock ones. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I mean, I've been thinking of replacing the fans on my GameCubes. I've been thinking it might be worth looking into, because I mean, the stock ones, they still work, but I'm like, surely it would be better for cooling and temperature if I just put in some Noctua ones. And I think the fan one is easy enough to do. It's not overly complex, but well, it can't be more complicated than putting in, you know, wireless control or the Pico boot. That was the Flexi cable mod that I think I ended up doing. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see kind of what it ends up being like. I don't think they've been massively. I haven't had any issues with overheating yet. So I'm half thinking it's not a necessity, but I also understand that it potentially could be a thing to be worried about. $13.13. No shiny. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how. Got an hour and a half. Well, 2 hours, 120. We'll go for 150 resets today. That should definitely be doable. So, 1,450 is kind of probably where I'll end up getting to. I'm just trying to think. Oh no, we got family events this weekend. I can't do that. Thinking maybe I could stream this weekend, but I don't think I can. I think I want to spend Saturday chilling as much as possible. And then Sunday we got a family event, so I can't probably do it. We'll see. Weird, it's the middle of the month and I'm sitting here fucking perusing the Facebook Marketplace for a car. I hate getting... I hate it when it's like, I'm sitting there, I've got something I want. It's something I want and I've got it in my head that I'm gonna get it. And it's like just a thought in my head. And it just won't leave my head. Like none of the other times it does that. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna work out locked in my head, and then I'm like, yes, on it. It's always like, I want to spend money on dumb shit, and then that's all my brain focuses on, and then I'm stuck focusing on ordering dumb stuff. always the case. It was what was it this month? Well, I mean, it was rollerblades. Rollerblades this month. I was like, I'm gonna get rollerblades. I bought rollerblades. I've tried them once in the garden. That was it. That being said, I am gonna plan to do more this weekend. I'm gonna try. I think Tuesday, Thursday, I'm gonna try and do some new art stuff and kind of go from there. There's the one thing I think I've got to. No, I'm kind of a lot of the stuff I'm kind of happy with, but I'm like, I know it needs work. I think that's what I'm struggling with the art stuff. Welcome back, hello. It's like shading on the Pixel Pete. I know I'm happy with how it looks. I just need to shade it, and that's just what I'm struggling with the most. No nickname. Still only one female today. Yawns already starting to kill me. Already slowly killing me, and it's only bloody like 6 o'clock. I definitely think I have a problem. We'll see. I mean, Friday, Wednesday. Oh, I am definitely doing Palkia this week. I've had enough of not continuing on Palkia to not do Palkia. I also, with something like that, I don't want to. I'm like, I don't want to do any hunts off stream, because I'm like, if I do hunts on stream, it just seems a bit better than doing it off stream and just having it recorded and then moving on to the next thing. I don't know. Maybe I do a couple of these off stream. Maybe I do Palkia. Maybe I try and continue Palkia this weekend and just try and knock out some of these hunts. It's always one of those things I'm like, yeah, I'd love to do some hunts off stream. But I'm like, what would I hunt? What would I do? Like, how much time should I spend on it? I just can't make my mind up. I'm like, I'd love to finish Rowlet, but I'm like, I don't want to touch Rowlet with a 10-foot pole. I would love to do a couple of other hunts, but I'm like, man, I need to finish some of these first. It's like, I'd love to do Arceus, but to do Arceus, I need to do Palkia. Oh, another female. No. You know, I want to do... Do I want to do the Lake Trio? I think I do want to do the Lake Trio. I want to do the Lake Trio. I want to do Heatran. But kind of to do more of those, I need to do Palkia. So I need to really I need to get Palkia done, and then I can continue playing through that game. That is the hassle that I'm living with right now. That's the struggle. The other thing it might be worth doing is just start working on making content. I'm just trying to think. It's like, I think I'm pretty content with my schedule. I'm happy with my schedule. So it's then a case of increasing output. So, I mean, what's the easiest way to do that? I mean, in terms of streams, right? The easiest way to get, I think, for YouTube is to get more views on streams is like goals. Also, probably streaming on shorts, but I'm not a fan of streaming on shorts. But I think it's mainly like goals is the main one that people use. It's like, you know, streams have a like goal, and it might just be a case of setting, you know, consider going into the streams with like a like goal to set up, and then just going through that. You know, it's like start the stream as like a 5 like goal. I don't know, do something like I don't know why, but for me, I feel like that situation, it's kind of like not risk versus reward, but like a reward for doing it. But I'm like, I don't know what the reward for hitting a like goal should be. I think other streamers that I've seen on YouTube who have like goals just keep moving the like goal further and further up, which, I mean, works. But there's like no reward for doing it. I don't know. To me, it makes sense to have I don't know. Is there anything? Like that, I can't think of like a punishment or anything. It's like, I don't know. Might be worth brainstorming. I don't know. I feel like in that situation, I might need to do some research on it. Might need to do some research on it. I'm just curious. Punishment the bird. Okay. Oh no, that is interesting. So each time we hit the like goal, right, adds one more reset to the Rowlet total. And then, what, at the end of the week, the end of the month, I do a stream that is just the punishment stream. And it's just going through and just doing that. So it's like, for the month of, let's say, May, the streams garnered a total of, let's just say, it goes in increments of 5, right? So for the month of May, or every like on a stream, nah, because I feel like every like, it then, I don't know, because it would add up. That's my concern. So let's have a look. Go to YouTube Studio. I mean, it could start off with every like, but then I feel like it would have to be done weekly, because I feel like it would just add up too quickly. You gotta remember, each reset is like a minute and a half. That's my concern. So, what does it not show? Can I not see likes on live streams? That's my concern though, right? Is that, let's say it takes, it kind of needs to be like, it's a double-edged sword, right? Well, it's double-edged for me because it means I've got to do Rowlet checks, but it's also not showing me what I want to see. I'm not worried about live viewers. I'm not worried about estimated revenue or comments. I want to filter by likes. I know I can see it at the end of the streams. Oh, I'm too busy doing other stuff. If I click on that, see, I can't see. It tells me after the stream ends, and I can see it while watching the stream. But I can't see it after, which is incredibly strange. It's like in YouTube Studio, it gives me a title, category, game, privacy, monetization, automated ads, scheduled for, current viewers, likes, chat revenue, new members. But it doesn't give me that once it finishes, which is incredibly weird. The times change, Cloud. At the minute, we're very much around my brother's work schedule and when we eat dinner. So it very much it depends on his time. So I think Friday would have been a possible for a normal start. This Monday would be probable for a normal start. But then I'm not doing normal being this time. I'm not doing that for a couple of weeks, and then it's back. So it's like Wednesday stream will be later, Friday stream will be later, and then that's the way it will be going. No, I can't see likes. So let's do the math. So how many streams? It's 3 streams a week. 3 streams a week, 10 likes on a stream would be 30 resets a week. So 30, 60. So it would be 6 hours of hunting that I'd have to do at the end of the month. I mean, we could do it like that. It's fine, Cloud. No, it didn't come off mean at all. Doesn't matter to me at all. We could do that. Like starting from now for the month of... I mean, okay. First things first, I need to figure out how to find the likes on the live streams. Because if I can't get that number, I have to tally it up at the end of every stream. Which probably works, because then it only accounts for streams that are currently live. Oh, it's fine, Cloud. Yeah, drive safe. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, hi, bye. Yeah, okay. So one like is 1 reset for Rowlet. And the thought process behind it is likes brings in viewers, right? Because it's like YouTube's way of saying, hey, share this to more people. So likes bring in viewers, which then brings in subscribers, which then brings in more likes. So it might be we do it for a month or two, and then it changes. That might be the way to do it then. Hey, Cole, how are you doing? Been a little while. You're doing well. I think I like that plan. Heroic Hunt is going well. We've only seen one female today. It's going relatively slow, but then again, I only do it during these streams, so that does make sense. And it's been a little while. It has been a little while since I've done it. Oh no, I did it last week. But then before that one, it was a little while. Too tired from your job to do anything to do anything else. Be productive. I don't blame you. My work day today was quite rough. I was just sick of it by the end of the day. I was like, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to sleep. One of those days. Ooh, 9 hours in retail. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Could not do that. Let's see. Ooh, oh yeah, because they added in new dual stream analytics. Don't care. So if I go... I don't know. Why can't I see it? I swear I swear I could see the likes before. Like comments, estimated revenue, I don't care about that. Live views, that's only useful for streams currently happening. That might be the problem. Because I'm currently streaming, that could be the potential problem. Notices, none. Weird. Yeah, definitely a time-consuming thing, Cole. Analytics. I go to... See, I'm not worried about peak concurrent viewers. I don't care. That's not the goal. Like, where can I see likes? That's the main thing. That's all I want. Because obviously, if I have to tally, I'm going to miscount. Why does YouTube never make it easier? Like, yeah, cool. Peak concurrent viewers. Cool metric. Not one I care about. Oh no, they've just got rid of it altogether. I just noticed, like, I click on shorts. I can't see how many likes the shorts have. Why did they change this? That's so dumb. Like, if I want to use the metric, I should be able to see the metric. I just want to be able to see that information. Dumb. It's a dumb decision, YouTube. Able to change your ability to not doing closing shifts into opening shifts. That's good, because that must be a freaking nightmare. That must be an absolute nightmare. I didn't mean to click that, but that's fine. Oh, wrong button as always. There was a setting here that I was just checking. Oh yeah, allow third-party companies to train AI models using your channel's content. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that ticked. Lord knows I don't need an AI me going around. It's bad enough with actual me. Right. So what is this saying? Closing happens at 10 p.m. most days and opening before customers. Is it 6? Gordon Bennett. Don't know what DVR is. Why won't it just let me? Here you go. So real-time analytics, I can see the likes. Likes transfer to the VOD, fine. But it says post-stream analytics, it doesn't show you the likes. So if I go into videos, I don't see the streams because they're technically not videos. I go into the live stream section, I can't see the likes. It's dumb. That is dumb. That is ridiculous. All I want to do is be able to be like, right, for the month of May, the stream's got 150 likes. So I got to do 150 round it resets. Why is nothing I ever think about doing easy? Stupid. You're not too thrilled about your availability, but you did ask upper management if you could have shift be capped at 8 hours. That's bold, because, I mean, they might just decide to not give you more stuff, right? It's, they might see it as you not being a team member and wanting to quit. Which, you know, it shouldn't matter to them if you want to or not, but... Title contains likes. No, I want to... Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, hold up. No, languages. Nope. It's not languages. I don't need to know languages. That's the problem. Oh, another female. I feel like work days just get longer and longer and people just ask for more. The company just asks for more and more out of people. Not good. Like, I don't need, like, podcasts, courses. I don't need this channel content. Why does YouTube seem to think I need it? I want the bloody likes. I want to see where the bloody likes have gone. I can't see likes Oh, they removed it on desktop. Oh, okay. That's annoying. If I go to here on mobile content, we did also get another female back to back, which is nice. Very rarely does that happen. It's good to have that boundary. Okay, I can see it on mobile, so that will work. View all. Okay, I can see view all, and I can see... What are we at? Like, what was the first one? Was it the Palkit stream? No. What do you mean that one? Would it have been that one? YouTube Studio. Content live. No, it would be that one. Okay, so then so far for this month, right? Considering we're on the 11th, a third of the way through the month. If we were doing 1 like for each Rowlet reset for the month, I would be at a grand total of 8 resets before this stream. So there we go. I need to figure out a way to get it into a pinned message at the start of the stream and then go from there. But I think that will work, right? That'll be my punishment, and then once a month on a Saturday or a Sunday, I'll do a stream, and it'll just be titled, May, using this month as an example, May's punishment stream or something like that. And then I just have to do that. Oh, another female. They're all coming out of the woodworks now. And then, if it gets to the point where it's like 100, then maybe we look at doing it as each, 5 counts as 1. Each 10 counts as, and then just scale it as it goes. So yeah, we'll start that. I don't know if it's worth putting a notice in the Discord as well. I'll put a community post up about it. I need to figure out how to word it. What it might be worth doing, anyone who's in the Discord, write out a decently worded message, explaining it, and then at me, and then I can then just go off of that for what I'm going to put on YouTube. And we'll just do it like that. Oh no, don't worry, Cole. I'm very much the same. I will do the work, but like as soon as it like hits end of day, I'm out the door. Like I'll do what you told me to do. Minute it hits going home time, I'm already going home. I'm like out the door. Soon as it hits my end of day, I'm gone. For the most part, I do try and keep a very good separation between home and work, and it's nice because my boss does the same. Oh, another female. So what would you want the message? What do you want? Like your question? I can write a message for you and send it per DM on Discord. You want to spell check as yours set to Dutch? Oh, it's fine. I can do that. No, I just think we want to do something like, I don't know. It's like going forward. Each like on the stream. Well, okay, hold up. Each like for the stream in a month goes towards how many Rowlet resets I do at the end of the month. Right? I think that's what kind of works. And then I just got to set like a weekend day to just, well, the first weekend of every month, just sit down and just do a long stream of just Rowlet resets. Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of a like goal, right? I think it's cool, but I also like the idea of having it be like a game. I mean, so what? So each person's cap for the month for resets would be, assuming people use it on one account. Do I care if people have multiple accounts that they like the stream with? No, because, you know, YouTube's algorithm pushes it out. So it pushes out the stream to more people based on likes and things. So if more people like the stream, I'm not gonna complain that I have to do more resets. We just tweak the amount as it goes. But in essence, it would be like, for right now, it's 1 like equals 1 reset. So it would be each person's check count for the month would be limited to 12 checks. Or, you know, depending on how the month falls. But let's just say 12 on average. So you get 10 people, 12 streams, 10 likes. It's 120 resets a month, meaning it's 6 hours of a stream. You know, it's a 6-hour stream of me soft resetting. I think that works. And then obviously if it gets more past that, then we'll then look at, right, now we've got to do it as 2 likes is 1 reset, and kind of build from there. Your first financial goal is to work on making an office setup where your PC is a work gaming PC. That's a nice goal, Cole. Haven't gotten excited about it yet. Really? Oh man, I'm a sucker. I'm really excited for purchases that I'm thinking about buying. I don't have the money for it, and I'm like, man, I'm really excited to do it. But I'm like, I don't have the money, and I'm like, I want to purchase it. I'm like, I really don't have the money, but I really want to buy it. Oh, thank you, Elo. I'm gonna snipe it. I'm gonna see what it says now. Oh my god, Elo, that's so rude. How could you say that? Gordon Bennett, Elo's just fucking slandering me in the bloody DMs. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, that works, Elo. That's pretty much perfect. If I was, you know, good at typing stuff out. I mean, some people are just different to it. I'd like to think I'm very much goal orientated. So like for me, I'm like, I like the idea of a next thing, which for me now is a car. I'm getting another car. So I'm like, well, I want to get another car. So I'm like, oh man, I like aggressively peruse Facebook Marketplace, constantly going through and liking stuff, and I'm really bad with it, but my god, is it good? But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I will probably end up just copying and pasting that Elo, if that's all right, and just asking everyone in Discord. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna pin it in Discord, and then I mean, I don't know what the character limit for pinned message is. Let's see. This is just testing. I'm not gonna leave it. Pinned. I just want to double check. Does it not show up there? Oh, it shows it up at the bottom. Oh wow, that really doesn't give that much, does it? I was kind of hoping it would give a bit more. But it really just doesn't give enough. It really just doesn't give any like enough info. If you made no spelling errors, I mean, it looks okay to me, but we all know English isn't my first language. It's like my 7th or 8th. I'm a real polyglot. But no, everyone's different, Cole. Just because it might not be your cup, you know, it might just be that you're just not that excited about it. For me, I always find that some stuff I'm like, I need to be excited about this, and then I'm not. And then all of a sudden I get excited, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really excited. It just depends on what it is. Like, I want to be excited for certain things, and then sometimes I'm not. It could just be that. Humpia. Humpia? Mapia. Mappa. God, I'm probably butchering that. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. I didn't realize the pinned message was so short though. I was kind of thinking previously when messages were pinned, it was like big, but now it seems to be smaller. And that's not the best. Either that or it's just because it's someone else's message and not my message. Because I don't want to do like 1 like equals 1 reset, which would be the easiest way of doing it. But please read me in front of it. Yeah, that could work. That definitely could work. Welcome in, Greg. How are you doing? Your weekend was good. Greg, we're doing something new. We're doing something new, and it's starting this month. And I'm sure you'll love to be involved in it. As it's punishment for me. Or I could do the same as what I do in the description that I'm sure no one has seen, which is Open Me with the table flip guy. Oh, each like on the streams going forward count towards me doing a Rowlet reset at the end of the month. To incentivize liking on live streams. So before this stream started, we were up to 10 for the month. And that's kind of is it 10? I think it was 10. But yeah, so obviously then going forward, you know, we'll kind of do it like that. So at the moment, if this stream got 10 likes, it would be insane. But if this stream got 10 likes, that would count as 10 resets for the Rowlet hunt. And then that's kind of, I think, going forward until it gets unmanageable will kind of be the plan. Because I mean, if I'm predicting 10 a stream, so 10 a stream would be 100 would be 12 per person per month per account. And then it would so it's going to be an end of the month tally. So it's going to be an end of the month. We'll take like May's total will be a June stream, and it will just be a punishment stream that will just be me just sitting for like 6 hours and just working through all the resets. But then, okay, here's then the question. Does the counter from that punishment stream count towards the next month's total? Because it could get out of hand very quickly if that was the case. I think we count it. No, I think we count it. I think it's only fair. So yeah, so if it gets too out of control and if it gets past 120 likes, we then move it to two likes per reset. And then if it scales more than that, then we kind of jig it as it grows, right? So the goal is to keep it about 120 resets for the punishment streams. Just because that's 6 hours. Like, I don't mind doing it as like an extra stream. I just don't want to do it for like 8 to 12 hours because I do have other stuff to do on my weekends, unfortunately. And I do want to try and keep it condensed into a stream. Well, welcome back, Cloud. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Getting through the resets. Yeah, I just think, because I was thinking I remember it previously. a lot of streams used to have, or maybe still do on YouTube, have like goals, but I don't think anything happens for the like goal, right? Like, they just, from what I remember and from what I remember seeing, the like goal was reached and then the number got moved up to another number, but that was it. It was like, oh yay, we hit the like goal, next goal. But I mean, if it starts doing quite well, given I mean, the average for the streams would be, I mean, based on average viewers, based on peak viewers for the last few streams is 7. So, you know, 7 a week, 7 a day, 21 a week is more than manageable for the month. So, oh yeah, no, I agree, Greg, it works. 100% it works. But I'm just thinking, I don't want to do it for nothing. I don't want to just be like, yeah, we're just going to start having a like goal. Like, I want to be like, right, we're going to do a like goal. And it's also going to mean something. So you're going to make me do a reset, continue on a hunt that I really don't want to do. So it's like, you know, you get, or I get, the channel even gets the engagement. So YouTube sends it out to more people, which is good. You get the fact that you're torturing me out of it, and I get the fact that it goes to more people. It's like the best win-win-win situation. And I think that's going to be the case this month. Can't understand how YouTube puts all your liked stuff into one playlist. It's fine, Cloud. It just means you don't torture me. You clearly just don't like the channel enough to to help with engagement. God, Cloud, I knew you were a fake one. I knew it. No, I'll let you in on a secret. You could have another account where you do it. Like, realistically, for now, it's like if you had a separate account, you could go onto the separate account or make a separate account, like the stream, and you just have that account as you're just liking the stream accounts. You can do it on both. That's why I'm thinking we cap it at 120 to 150 resets, and then we'll kind of keep it at that level and then just tweak the amount of likes per reset. Or maybe I turn it into like a, I don't know, just a thing where it's just like, right, we'll do this many, but then maybe at the end of the year, like in December, I play catch up. So let's say I cap it at 120 for the month, but let's say for 1 month it goes over and I owe 150. You know, that last 30 goes into a debt, which then gets done at the end of the year. And then I just work my way through it through December. Well, through the end of December, when I have time off work and, you know, not a lot of responsibilities. See, because that's the other thing. I'm also technically not helping myself because I like the streams on my own account. So I'm forcing myself to do 4 anyway, if you think about it like that. So it is, at the end of the day, a win-win situation. It's a win for you guys, because you get to watch me suffer with a hunt I'm really not keen off. Yeah, exactly, Greg. That's what I mean. I didn't want to do a like goal of 10 likes a stream Because that's what I was thinking, right? So 10 likes a stream. I think that's a good goal to start with. If we end up getting to the point where it's like 15, 20 likes, then we'll tweak it, you know, kind of bring it to that range where it's about 120 a month. If it goes over and I owe 150 a month, then I owe 150 a month, you know, and then we'll take that 30 that I don't do and tally it onto the end of the month as in I owe, 30. Because again, over the Christmas period, I have enough time where I could sit down for 3 days in a row and do 3 6-hour streams just to get like the backlog, so to speak, done. Oh, that's fine, Cloud. Like at the end of the day, it's more just a case of people come in and ask, "Oh, how's Rowlet going?" Well, you'll see, because at the end of the month I'll do a punishment stream, which is just Rowlet. Yeah, 1.5 minutes. That's what I mean. So I was able to do 75 in a 3-hour stream. So in a 6-hour stream, I should be able to do 150. So it would be an extra stream on a weekend where I do about 6 hours of Rowlet resets. So yeah, unfortunately, I do remember. Exactly, Greg. But it would be an extra stream. Again, it's more so, right? Like, that's the goal that would be nice to achieve. That's not what I'm aiming for immediately. Like, I'm not expecting the first one to be like 18 likes a stream, right? Like, I'm not expecting that to be the case going forward just because all of a sudden it's a new implementation thing. I'm expecting it to take a little while to get up to that point, but that's like the goal. It's just like, if you want me to keep hunting Rowlet, then I'll do that. But then the next thing after that is, what hunt do I do next after that? Because let's be honest, doing it this way, eventually I'll get Rowlet. So then it's a case of what punishment is next. Like, statistically, it will eventually happen. It could be in 50 resets, it could be in 10 resets, it could be in 5 resets. However, it's the next punishment that would then be the next one. Do I do... Oh, here you go then. Right. After, because of how much I was slandering it during the time that I did it, after Rowlet, once I get shiny Rowlet and I can continue doing that playthrough, whatever I'm doing, we do shiny Puplio checks on Sun or Moon. Because I was slandering Puplio. Puplio's my least favorite of those starters, and Sun and Moon also has an incredibly long one timer for between checks. So that would be a punishment then. So we'll keep it Rowlet for now because I'm 10,000 resets into Rowlet. I want to get Rowlet done. But then after we get Rowlet, then I move on to Puplio in Sun and Moon. And then I got to keep doing it until I get shiny Puplio in Sun and Moon. The question is, right, do we, as it's, because again, it's going to be a long one, do we then think about it has to be specific gender or a specific nature. Right? Do we go, it has to be a female Puplio? Or do we have to go, it has to be a quiet shiny? I think first things first, it has to be a shiny, right? Like, that's the first one. So we'll go until it's shiny, but then after that, like, you know, I kind of want to keep going with the punishment streams. I don't just want to stop them. But it's a case of where does it go after that? That's why it's a punishment. That's why it's a punishment stream, Greg. To be fair, it could take... I mean, the shiny one could take a year, 2 years, right? Like, if I'm only doing 150 resets a month, it's not gonna be a very quick thing anyway, right? It's gonna be a slow burn hunt. So it will probably take me 2 years to do it. Even, you know, even at a good rate. 2 to like 6 years to get it. So, you know, so it's not like I have to worry about it super quickly, but it's something to be aware of, right? As in, where do we go for the next step? I think Rowlet, then Puplio, and then we'll see past that. I don't love it, but I'm like, one other female. I'm like, I want it to be like, hey, you guys are liking the streams. As a thank you, I'm going to put myself through something I really don't want to do. Like, I really don't want to do this hunt, but I'm doing it because you guys liked the stream. I view it as more a thank you than as I enjoy punishment. But that is just me. Apparently there's a glitch in DPP where you can make the base shiny odds worse. No, don't say that. Again, I want to... What, you mean... Okay, so make the shiny odds worse. Oh, God. So I want to shiny hunt Arceus. So what you're saying is I could make the shiny odds worse. Wait, no, is DPP... What is DPP? Is it supposed to be a DBSP? Is it Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? If it is, then I could do that for Arceus, because I want to shiny hunt Arceus. So make the shiny odds worse, and then shiny hunt for Arceus. Oh, Diamond Pearl Platinum. Oh. I mean, the shiny odds in those games are already 8,192, right? I don't think I've got many more hunts that I could do in those games. I could do the Lake Trio. I could do Heatran. I've already done Shaman. I've already done Darkrai. There's not a huge amount left. Cresselia. Yeah, could do Cresselia. Yeah, I haven't done Cresselia. Although Cresselia is going to be a nightmare anyway, because isn't Cresselia a wandering one? That would be torture. She's a roaming one, isn't she? Cresselia. Isn't it? So yeah, so lower the odds and Cresselia being roaming would be even worse. I mean, Cresselia itself would be a nightmare. So maybe we just have that short list of 3. right? Because let's be honest, Puplio might take a little while, Rowlet might take a little while, and I don't mind giving a roaming encounter a go. So we'll say, first things first, we'll go Rowlet, Puplio, and then Regigigas or Cresselia. I think more so Cresselia is probably what I'd focus on because I've already got Darkrai, so it makes sense to get the pair. Plus, I don't have any of the Regis in that save, so I would need to get the Regis as well. To be fair, that shortlist might take us through the next 5 years. You know, unless I can get to the point where we swap it to being weekly because the streams get so many likes and I can do it full time. But I can't foresee that being the case. So for right now, let's see if this works. I'm going to try and copy, paste. Well, again, if it doesn't work, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. If it doesn't work, then going forward, well, then we'll just change it, right? Like if we do it for 2-3 months, it's clearly not working. You know, the likes on the streams are kind of sitting at like, to be fair, anything is better than what we get currently, right? I appreciate everyone who likes the streams currently, but it's like 3 likes a stream is the average. It's fine, but it's more a case of seeing, right, is this something people are interested in trading? In essence, you give me a like, I'll give you some of my time. Or is it just a case of we just set up a generic like goal message and just as it goes on, we just leave it at that? Like, that's really it. Well, that's why I'm limiting it to once a month, Cloud. So it's only once a month. Like, I'm not doing it as a case of, you know, oh, it happens all the time. It's once a month. So that way, it's just, I'm not burning myself out because I'm only doing it once a month. I'm not changing it to like a weekly thing or anything like that. It's literally just going to be once a month type thing, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it like, again, if I was doing it full time, I don't think I'd get burnt out so much because I'm doing it full time and it's a bit different. But I can't foresee that being the case. So it's gonna stay monthly. If it went to weekly or if it went to bi-weekly or weekly, then maybe there'd be a concern of it, but I can't foresee that happening in the near future. So I'm not gonna like worry about it. And I'll also work on creating a thumbnail specifically for the stream. Right. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Right, we'll do it like that. So if I go, this is going to look really weird until chat goes past it, and then we'll see how it looks. So, I mean, to be fair, no, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like this for now. If I do that, pin, did I delete the message? Oh, god damn it. It's really annoying because I then also can't see my message back. Unlike, god damn it, unlike other messages. Oh, I get it. Unlike other messages where it's like, you can, because when I delete it, I can see what's going on, which is great. All right. try this again. Right. Bam, bam. Pin. Does that work? Pinning is now completely different on YouTube, and it sucks. Kind of. Not quite. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, actually, right. What if we do this? Let me copy the whole message, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. We do that. You can see the first one without needing to opening it. Yeah, but as the stream progresses, Greg, the chat will disappear, and then people will have to scroll up to see it. That's my thing, right? So let me move that. Unpin message. Then we'll do that. Then we pin. Does that work? I gotta wait until it says message pin goes. Yeah, that works. That works. I like that. And it just trails off, right? I don't know how it works on mobile or on any other thing, but on desktop it works. It's interesting that they've changed how YouTube does all of its pinning. I think I preferred female. I think I preferred the older method where it was just a big box at the top. But yeah, we'll see. What do you mean, Greg? The original message? The original... Well, no, again, at the start of a stream, if I do it at the very beginning of the stream, if you come in an hour later, it will be washed away. But if I do that, now it shows at the bottom. Yeah. Ah, okay. So on desktop, it's this short, but on mobile, it's longer. How strange. How strange. Yeah, so... Yeah, weird. Mobile has it going to 1 like equals 1 ... Whereas on desktop, I see it as open, and then at the end of open is when I lose it. Why can't YouTube just be uniform in how it does stuff? To be fair, I think that adds more intrigue though on mobile, right? Oh, okay. It's the format. So if you're in vertical form, it's 1 like equals. If you're in horizontal form, it's the same as it is on desktop. That's where it differs. But I think it adds more intrigue. I think it adds more intrigue if it's 1 like equals 1. Well, what does 1 like equal? And then you click on it. Exactly, Greg. See, it's wow. Again, most of the views for the streams are desktop and TV, which is interesting. Oh no, Cloud. I mean, go to therapy. Go to therapy. Art can wait, but therapy is important. Oh no, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to add everyone on Discord. I already said I'm going to add everyone on Discord. At the end of the day, Greg, it doesn't matter because Elo does the same. You're two peas in a pod in that regard. If I go to analytics and I go to audience. No. Audience? Oh yeah, there you go. Audience. Oh no. Okay, wait, no. Live. Okay, no, I lie. It's 54.2% mobile, 24% desktop, 15.3% TV, 6.6% tablet. That is the current breakdown of percentage for the streams. To be fair, I know I'm desktop, so I'm probably part of the 24%. But it's really interesting that, you know, a large number is on TV. That's insane. Well, 15%. It's a big number. Yeah, but it helps to know that stuff, Cloud. It helps to be aware that that's what's happening. In my opinion, in my non-professional opinion. So yeah, we'll have that standard message in chat, pinned message going forward, and then we'll put an at in Discord, and I'll pin it in Discord, and then that way it's added at everyone and it's pinned in Discord. And then I'll probably just mention it like 2 or 3 times in the stream, kind of like it's a not kind of like every hour on the hour kind of thing, you know, like I won't do it like 2 times in 10 minutes and then not mention it. I'll try and spread it out where it's like, right, I did it an hour and I did it half an hour, you know, kind of thing. The only downside is you do watch on TV, sometimes you have 2 views for the price of 1. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Elo. Like, does it skew the information? Sure. Do I care about the information? Not that particularly. Like, I'm not okay. Am I trying to get more likes on the streams to get more views into the streams? Yes. However, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like I'm sitting here just being like, you know, I need views. I need to do everything I can for views. You know, I'm not that worried about it. But I'm like, right, get more viewers into the streams. You know, it would be, you know, a different experience. A different time, you know, more fun, more people chatting. Nothing wrong with that. And then it might also get me off my ass to potentially make like actual videos rather than just streams. The way I'm trying to think of it is it's a net positive, right? At the end of the day, you get more streams. Yes, it is only 1 stream a month, but it's more streams. It's a longer stream because it's going to be 6 hours and it's going to be on a weekend as well. So it's like okay, this month is incredibly annoying. So the stream for it is going to be on the 6th of June. And it might have to be split because I am on doggy daycare duty on that Saturday. So it might have to be split, or what I might have to do is put like a, you know, a half an hour break in the middle of the stream where it's just, you know, Pete's gone BRB. He'll be back in 30 while I take the dog for a walk. But, like, that's it. Oh, actually, no. I'll just stream it later. I'm going to say, after that, it will be, like, I'll do 3 till 9. And then maybe stop for food. Like, that's it. And I think that's how we'll do it. That sounds like a plan. And then going forward, it will be just normal. Oh, don't worry, I'm a coward as well. I don't want to do. I've got rollerblades sitting next to me that I've used once. That is it. I've used them once and I've gone, yeah, all right. I used them once for like 10 minutes and like, I want to do more of them. But I don't have the willpower to do them, to go out and do more. That's fun. However, I'm also like, you know what? I want to learn how to do a backflip. But then I'm also like, I don't want to learn how to do a backflip. I'm like, cowardice on how to do that. It's fine, Greg. It went well. I mean, I did 5-10 minutes in the garden just practicing stopping. I'm going to try more this weekend. There's a little off-road with like no traffic, and I'm like, I'm just going to go down there and just practice down there. The people who live down there are going to be looking at me like I'm a weirdo, but I'm going to get some practice in, and it's better than nothing. Oh, female. Damn. Every time I see the female, I'm like, yep, this one's going to be it. But also, just on the subject of, the rowlet, the punishment things, it's not like I'm giving you the option to spend money to punish me. Imagine if I did that, if it was like, right, each gifted membership is like 5, it would just be ridiculous. So I'm not taking advantage that badly. I'm not that desperate for money, Maybe in the future I'll do it so each member counts as, I don't know, 5 more resets. But as of right now, there's no plans to do that. So don't get your hopes up. And I'm yawning more as well. You avoid bed or drawing? I like my bed because it means sleep. Again, if we get to the point where it's consistently hitting, if we're consistently hitting 10 likes a stream, we might consider tweaking it a bit, And it's like at that point, we'll then change it to be 2 likes equals 1 reset. Or we'll then look at, right, each membership counts as 5, just as an extra thing you can tag on. Got 5 likes already. Funnily enough, Elo, I only see it as 4. My viewer only says 4. Let me... is this going to break it? No, it shouldn't break it. Let me refresh it. Oh, God. Everything's broken. No, I still only see it as 4. Where does it say 5? If I refresh this... No, that also only says 4. I've had that in the past. Where have I had that before? I'll screenshot it, Greg, and send it. I'm not that bothered. The extra reset, Burger Boy. I'll do the extra reset, sure. If it was actually there. No, I only see it as 4. I remember before. Do you want to know why I only see it as 4? Because I saw it as 5 and then I took my like off the stream, so then it's only 4. No, I don't know why. I only see it as 4. I only see it as 4 in my on the YouTube stream itself and also in the analytics tab. I'm not too ashamed to admit. But again, if you consider the average likes for the streams for the past week, we're on track. And you could argue we're halfway through the stream. Which probably means I'll go to 200 today. Just because it's the first stream while we've implemented this and I haven't added everyone at on Discord. But that's the thing though, the minute that I add everyone on Discord, there's nothing stopping you from going back and retroactively liking the past streams for this month. See? So it's like if you hadn't liked the 3 other streams this month, you can then go back and like them, and then it adds to the total for the month. So there is also that. Because that, I think, is what's going to happen. Like at the minute I put it in, either nothing's going to change because no one cares, or the likes will go up after that comment goes up. Would that still not count towards growth? Who knows, Greg? Probably. It probably would, but like, I don't know. It might for those streams. I might wake up in the morning and go, oh wow, the streams got pushed out to 500 more people. Again, I'm gonna post it on the YouTube community page. I'm gonna post it on Discord, and we'll go from there. Oh, Cloud, I'll tell you what I might need your help with, or your keen eye on, because I'm going to be looking at getting into shading over the next few days. Is I might want your eye to go over that kind of stuff. I'm gonna do some practice over the next few days, and it probably won't be until the weekend when I get something that I'm happy with. But I wouldn't mind your expert eye. But yeah, I need to make sure YouTube doesn't remove that ability from mobile. Because that's just not good. It's not good that they did that on desktop. You'll even be nice. Well, that's good. Elo is horrible in DMs. Elo is nothing but mean. But yeah, so the streams have to be from this month. So I'll let you know what streams they are, if you want to go and like them. Type live. It is obviously we're going back 11 days is the Palkia. The last Palkia stream, possibly, but I think the last Palkia stream technically ended on, was technically not in... Yeah, it was April 29th. So the last Palkia stream forward. So it's Weedle, Tepeg, Weedle, Tepeg. And then obviously come Wednesday there'll be another Palkia. But the 29th doesn't count as being in this month, so it's only going to count for May streams forward. Well, all of May streams, because I don't want to do it from this point forward, because it's silly, but we'll do it from back forward. So again, 2, 4, 3. So we're at 9. Plus this stream's 4, because it's only 4. Plus this stream's 4 gets us to 13. So at the minute, the end of the month stream, extra torture stream, is only going to probably be about an hour. But also, something that I think we'll be implementing soon is a starting soon screen. Again. I think it's definitely something that's worth me getting back into play. You know, for like 5 minutes. I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Kind of what's the norm? Would you say? Like, and that's the other thing. Do I schedule streams earlier? So do I account in for the starting soon time? So for instance, let's say my stream start time is at 6. So I keep the stream start time the same. Do I then have a 10-minute window at the beginning of the stream where I don't stream and it's a starting soon screen? Or do I say, right, the streams are going to start at 5:50, but then that counts for the 10-minute wait time, and then go forward from there, and then start the stream normal, because that's what I used to do. I used to start the streams earlier, and then oh God, you lot. I used to start the streams earlier, and then have a little timer, and then go into the stream at the normal start time. But I don't know what's easier for people. Does it matter? Like, to me, it doesn't matter. But I know some people prefer... Oh, I know a lot of streamers have the starting soon screen, and their excuse is that they use it as a way for people to come into the stream before the stream starts. So, you know, maybe utilize that. I just can't make my mind up if I want to do it as a, 10 minutes before I start, stream goes, or stream starts, but then you lose 10 minutes of my stream time because you've had to wait longer for the countdown. No, maybe we'll do that. I don't want to make the streams shorter, because the streams are kind of short now. But maybe I'll do that. We'll start the streams 10 minutes earlier. That way, if you have notifications on, which I was surprised at the number of people that have full notifications on. If you was to guess a number, what number would you guess? Number of people? Or, yeah, number of people. Yeah, I can see that. I can see subscribers who have turned on all notifications. and subscribers who have turned on all notifications for your YouTube channel and enabled YouTube notifications. I can see both of those numbers. Because it thinks that it's interesting. For what one though, Greg? 1 or 2? Say 1 or 2. So give me a guess for 1 and 2. 1 being all notifications, 2 being all notifications and enabled YouTube notifications. Because depending on your number, Greg, you're a bit far off or a bit over. 2? No. 2 is 91. So there is 91 people, 91 subscribers who have got all notifications turned on and enabled YouTube notifications. Which is, still closer than hello. Which typical on YouTube is 5 to 20%. So we are literally at 5%. So the lower threshold of that number, just scraping by. And then the other one is 183, which is the number of people who have all notifications turned on for the YouTube channel, which again, we're just scraping by. Because typical on YouTube is 10 to 30%, we're at 10.2%. So we're just barely in that range. Again, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's interesting, but I've never done it. I've never had notifications on for anyone on YouTube. I'm like, my brother had it for, I don't know if he still does. I know he had it for a while. You'd open up YouTube, there'd be like 250 notifications. And I'm like, I don't want 250 notifications. I don't like it when I get like one notification on anything. My email will ping up one notification. I'll click it just so I can get rid of the notification number. Like, I can't stand it. Discord, I don't have notifications on Discord, which is probably, which is why I'm really bad at responding to messages, because I just don't turn it on. But like, I just can't stand it. I'm not a notification person. I got really annoyed with Twitter when they changed how they gave notifications out, and it was pinging me like 2 or 3 times a day, and it was like 1, and I'm click on it and it's like, it's the stupid bloody bird app, and I can't stand it because I click on it and I go, right, what notification is doing this? See less. Why are you still giving me that notification? I ended up logging out of that account because it was just giving me notification after notification after notification that I just did not care about after I turned off all notifications. It was bloody ridiculous. That's also true, Cloud. Yeah, I only upload once a year. But, like, again, I read everything. I just don't always respond. I'm really bad with it. Or, you get a thumbs up. That's when you know I really care, because I'm really bad with just responses in general. I'm like, thumbs up. If you're really lucky, what I'll do is I'll get a GIF of someone putting their thumbs up, and that will be my response to your message. Would just be a thumbs up. Some people really don't like it. Some people think the reaction message is like a bad thing. I'm like, I reaction message. I'm basically a dad. With the thumbs up response to a message. You're lucky you'll talk to me at all. I am lucky. Very lucky. Very lucky. I consider myself to be one of the blessed. Very, very blessed. But yeah, the other thing that I get is top geography. So I can see that 31.3% of my views come from the US. But that's all I've got. So I don't know where all the other views come from. I clearly talk horribly because 0.3% of my subtitle languages are in English. So clearly I don't talk good enough. And watch time from subscribers, guess what, is incredibly high because all I do is stream. All I do is stream, and it's the same group of you who always pop in. And you're all subscribed. So it's like, yeah, of course that's going to be incredibly high. The Principality of Sealand. Oh, goodness. Very jealous. All I do is scream. Ah, yeah. No, I don't intend to prove you're lying, Greg. I 100% believe you. I don't know why you think I don't believe you. To be fair, it still annoys me. It still annoys me that the one short on my channel that does seemingly still doing incredibly well is my Shalfa Spiritomb one, which in the last month has gained 2,300 views. I can't even remember when I uploaded it. Because it doesn't tell me the date, it just tells me in, like, days ago. Oh, no. Friday, May 19th at 11 o'clock. So, that would be 2022? Yeah, 1,092 days ago. There you go. Is when it was uploaded. But it only really started to gain traction about 500 days ago. Because it was on 3,000 views, and in the last 500 days it's gained 10 times that, and it's now sitting on 32k views. And has earned me a whopping total of £2.67. Almost as much money as I've gotten from Greg this year. Can you believe it? That one short that's been up. I mean, to be fair, I think that short only realistically got monetized halfway through its lifespan. So just before it took off was just after that it got monetized. So yeah. Interesting as always. But yeah, so I mean, what am I thinking? I mean, to be fair, when I was running full ads, I was getting what, 20p a stream? Now I don't run full ads on the streams, and I only have them on at the beginning, or I should have them on at the beginning. I'm only getting about 5p a stream, right? But I'm thinking, we double the viewers, we get that to 10 likes a stream. As soon as we bypass 10 average concurrent viewers for the stream, I'm turning full ads on every 15 minutes. I'm milking you all dry for money. I'm going to make bank. I'm going to make like £1 a stream. I'm going to be rolling in the pound coins. No, at that point, if I get to that point where it's, you know, consistently double figures concurrent viewers, I'd probably consider streaming more. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind, and I hope people appreciate the fact that I don't run crap loads of ads on the streams, but you know, I have them on at the beginning and they're on the VODs. I don't want to run them through the streams, but it might just mean I stream an extra day or two, you know, on top of the punishment streams a month, you know. Again, to a degree, it just means I get a little bit more money out of it, but you know, like, I'm not getting a bunch of money out of it. It's like memberships. I'm half like, do I just get rid of... I created a second tier of membership, but I'm like, it's not going to offer anything. Like, it's not... Like, if I dedicated one stream, which I could still do, if I dedicate one stream a month to a member shiny hunt, I think that's fine. You know, being like, right, I'm going to do the shiny hunt in Legend ZA, and it's like, here's the Legend ZA decks, pick your shiny, I'll shiny hunt. That's also true, yeah. I don't want to rely on Greg. Greg's very spotty with his membership money coming in. But no, you know, I created that other tier. What have I done for that second tier? I created a custom perk, I think, for it. I don't want to do shopping. Memberships. Levels. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Pick a shiny hunt. That was the only thing for getting up the tier. Oh, and I upped that price as well. No, YouTube upped that price. That wasn't me. I forgot. YouTube upped that price. Can I change it back down? Yes. Suck it, YouTube. But no, basically, all that would be like, right, once a month, depending on how many people, you know, in the future decide to go for that tier, once a month, it would be like, right, Greg's a tier 2 member, or, you know, Cloud's a tier 2 member. We'll put them on a roulette wheel. Bam. Greg's choice for this month. Greg, what do you want me to hunt? We'll hunt that. Oh, Cloud's the choice for this month. What do you want me to hunt? We'll kind of do it like that. Or Ella, you know, just have it like that on a wheel. If people wanted to pay the extra for that. I was trying to look, like, I go through some of the stuff, and to be fair, some people offer more than me. But yeah, it's hard because I don't do a lot of other content outside of this. To be fair, like, I could do a hunt and then be like, right, I'll make a video out of it. Oh, you know, this month we're hunting, you know, Greg's choice of, you know, or what's the example that I was kind of basing it off. There's a streamer, I was gonna say small, relatively small, about 3 times the size of my channel. And what she does is, if I go to videos, No, it's somewhere. There you go. Channel member Shiny Hunt. Where she just shiny hunts for the channel members. I was like, that's a cool idea. But then their membership starts at £3 a month as the lowest tier. I was like, oh man, really? £3 a month? And then it's like £5 and then £12. I'm like, yeah. Could do that, but it's just not my cup of tea. Oh, I know you would, Cloud. I know you would. You have a special title in Pete's Discord now, Pete Sugar Daddy. If Greg went up to the 5... I tell you what. No, I'll add it. I'll add it to the perks of getting the higher tier. Is you get your own Discord role, and your role will be Pete Sugar Daddy's. Or no, because it can't be. It would be Pete's Sugar Parents. That be right? Do you also get a mod role? I mean, you can, hello. I have been thinking about it. Rose hasn't popped by in bloody ages. Rose isn't that active on the Discord. So I'm like, I think we need to have a jiggle around. And to be fair, I probably need to do a refresh of the Discord anyway. A lot of that stuff I set up a really long time ago, and I just haven't tweaked anything. So it might be time to do a jiggle around. Again, I don't want to completely like restart a new Discord because there's no point, but it might be something I do. If you're up for it, Elo, I don't want to force it on you. I don't want to be like, right, here you go, Elo, now you're doing that as well. But I do like Glucose Guardians. Yeah, do it. Do you know what comes to mind when I hear do it is Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Yeah, that's all I hear. Is just the Shia LaBeouf. That's old now. But no, I do think I need to like start thinking about kind of like content things. As kind of like, right, we'll do this thing and it will turn it. I keep saying it, but I do need to think about it. We'll do this stream and it will be my content stream, and it will be like, right, I'm gonna try and make a video, 2 videos, 3 videos out of a stream, and then go from there. Yeah, there is. Yeah, do it. It's Emperor Palpatine. Do it. But yeah, I do think that I need to have a serious sit down and just be like, right, maybe I'll add it in on top of the extra, oh god, on top of the extra punishment streams. Maybe I'll add in a stream where it's like, right, this stream we're gonna do a few things. It's gonna be like, right, we're gonna do a starter tier list. First evolution starter tier list, and we'll go through that, and then it will be like, right, now we're gonna do this, and then it's going to be this. Or I'm going to do a blind review of something, you know, like we're going to play the first hour of this ROM, or, you know, something like that. I don't know. It's fine, Cloud. I'm going to say, I'll be back on Wednesday. But yeah, good luck. Good luck, Cloud, and we'll see you possibly on Wednesday. Or whenever you next pop around. Or on the Discord when I'm ignoring all your messages and bullying you in the DMs. I might actually need to go and take a toilet break. I really didn't want to, but I might have to. I'm gonna get another 75 resets done. Yeah, see you later, Cloud. No, I don't know the meme, unfortunately. But I do think I'm gonna go to the loo. Get through this reset and then I'll just leave you on the menu. No, I'll leave you on the one. Alright, Cloud, yeah, we'll see you Wednesday. See you Wednesday, alright. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Don't reset my fire red copy. You're mean. Oh, meanies. No big meanies, especially that Greg. No, anything but my save. I don't know that meme. Alright, I'm banning Greg. I'll refund you your 55p for the month. That's all you're going to get back. Or, what is it, 45p? Because YouTube take 55%. I only get 45. So there you go. 45 pence. Actually, I think I can see the exact amount. It's funny because I go into where is it? Analytics. I go into revenue. I can see the spikes where it happens. It's probably 50p. Probably 50p. You can have your 50p back. Unless you do it through desktop, in which case it could be as high as 59p. Or as low as 38. Isn't that insane though, how much it varies for the same price of subscription? Like everyone in all their region pays 99, off basically a pound or dollar equivalent. But isn't it funny how much it varies? 59, 38, 54. And isn't that interesting? I mean, I guess I could tell who it is based on when these payments come through on who it is. Because I think... Oh no, it doesn't tell me. It just tells me total time as a member. It doesn't tell me when you became a member. The only way I could tell is if you knew when you became a member. I reckon it's a currency exchange thing. Again, my YouTube is in pounds, so if you pay in dollars, it's gonna be 45 cents turned into pounds. Whereas if you pay £1, it's just gonna, take their cut and then that's it. But it's interesting because I can see, I think it's one Canadian, Everest, who, by the way, I don't think I've ever seen in a stream. I'm surprised he's still paying for membership. That's how long ago it's been. Everest was around when George... Was it George? No, it wasn't George. God, I can't remember the name now. I feel really bad. If I know them on Discord. But they've changed their names since. Not Hudson. Oh, Yurichi Cake. Yeah. They put me onto Everest, and then Everest became a member, and then Everest had something happen and disappeared off of streaming. I don't think he streamed recently, and then... But he still stayed a member. Sheikah, who hasn't been in ages, who I'm sure by now has gotten Rowlet, because Sheikah was also hunting at the same time. that that I was hunting for Rowlet. Greg and Cloud. That's it. That is it. Hudson stopped becoming a member ages ago, but then Hudson also stopped appearing in the streams ages ago. I'm surprised Hudson stayed as long as Hudson did. And then I think that's it, other than gift memberships. That's it. But no, I imagine it's a currency thing, and also cuts on different platforms. So again, if you subscribe through mobile on your phone, for instance, or if you become a member on your phone, YouTube and Google will take a 30% cut straight off of it, and then YouTube take their 45% off of that as well. So then that also factors into it. Whereas if you do it on desktop, YouTube only takes the 45%. I think that's probably what the biggest difference is, Greg. You'll probably find that's the biggest difference. If you're doing it on Android, yours is probably the 38p because Google take their 30%, YouTube take their percentage, and then I get what's left. And I think Sheikah's on desktop, and if Cloud might have also done it on desktop, or Everest might have done it on desktop, meaning theirs is about the same. It's fine, hello. Again, I'm not like begging for it, because it's more just a case of I was like, right, I want to do emotes. And it was like, yeah, I'll do emotes, but the only way to do emotes is through that. That's the best way to support, as it allows me to be able to pay for artwork to be done. It allows me to pay for emotes to be done, you know, and it's just that kind of thing. Hence why we have Greg's custom emote, Cloud's custom emote. No, Cloud didn't get custom emote. Cloud was going to do Cloud's custom emote. We got Hudson's one. What are the emotes? We got Derp, Flex, Lurk, High, Smug Rowlet, and Shiny Pete. But it was kind of just like, you know, a way of saying thank you to people. It'd be like, yeah, you can become a member. We'll get you an emote done. My only annoying thing is YouTube emotes don't work like Twitch emotes. They only work on the channel that they're from, not anywhere else on the platform. Which I honestly think is one of the biggest oversights. If they made it so you could do it in any stream, I would put so much more work into them. I'd be like, screw it, we're redoing them. You know, I'm getting replacement ones for some of them. And we're getting them done better. But as of right now, they're still limited to just the channel that they're from, which is a bit of a shame. Again, I'm then also half thinking, do I start multi-streaming and stream on Twitch as well? Like, what does it cost me really at the end of the day? Nothing. So I might look into it. I keep thinking that, and then I've never done it. I also think I need to work. Again, there's so much stuff that I'm like, I think I need to work on stuff. And then I just don't do it. Yeah, I thought that was gonna go, and I thought that was gonna go. That's life though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that is life. Again, at the end of the day, right? If you watch the streams, technically you pay money anyway, right? It's not a lot, but you know, it's I mean, you know, even just tuning into the streams, you don't have to stay for the whole way, but you know, you tune in, you watch the ad, or you don't watch the ad if you know don't have ads. I'm not gonna hark you for it. But it's interesting because I was like, oh, it must be based on views. Apparently not. Isn't that interesting? 30 views on one stream is 3p. 17 views on another stream is 4p. 34 views on another stream, 7p. Really weird. Really weird. 51 views, 7p. How does that work? Like, a stream with 20 less views is getting the same money. And they're about the same length of stream. 40 views, 10p. 10p. 45 views. Maybe it's the length of streams. Oh, it could be length. No. Because that one's... No, it's definitely not. No, because the stream... The ads on the streams are all the same. They're all one stream. They're all one ad. One at the beginning, one at the end. Maybe one at the end. Definitely one at the beginning, though, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't have it. I pay for premium, so I don't see ads. I assume it's one at the beginning, one at the end. How does that even get calculated? It's per 1,000 views. And possibly also based on watch time. So it's like, okay, a stream gets, you know, let me have a look for this stream specifically. We are sitting at an average view duration of 23 minutes for 21 views. So if I had ads running every 30 minutes, which I don't, but let's just say I did, or every 15 minutes or whatever, then it would mean, on average, there's been 21 ads played this stream. So it then calculates it as, you know, 21 ad views per stream, or, you know, 41 ad views per stream, and they pay it per 1,000 views. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm just making stuff up. But if you consider before I decided to do it this way, I was getting nothing for the streams. Just lets you know how it works. See, because that's the other thing. Here you go. Just a regular long form video. 62 views on a 4-minute video, 7p. 50 views on a 4-minute video, 2p. Like, one's got 12 more views than the other, but what it's got, like, 3 times the amount of money from it. I don't understand how YouTube ads work. I don't pretend to. I don't know. YouTube is magic in that way. Yeah, the estimated revenue for this month is £2.20 for 2,900 views. So to give you an idea, roughly, what? I don't know, 10p a view? roughly. Is that right? Maybe 10p a view? Or is it 1p a view? Maybe just over 1 pence per view. But again, you know, if I was doing it for the money, I could 100% do it so much easier than I do it. You know, I could have ads. I mean, how frequently were the ad settings? Yeah, so 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes, 24 minutes, or 30 minutes. That's the like the breakup for that. I think when I had it on, the highest I was getting was 20p a stream. But I'm like trying to go back way in the past memory-wise. But who knows? Maybe I need to look at making shorts again. Maybe I could just do 1 or 2 streams. Maybe I do it off stream. Maybe I do 1 or 2 days, because I used to do just. So the way I used to do YouTube Shorts, which I'm glad I stopped doing, was basically I would stream, do a stream, record like a little bit at the end. And this was like when I was doing Legends Arceus. Record a bit at the end being like, these were the shinies I got this stream, and then upload that as a short. So literally I did it at the end of the stream so that I could take the footage of the stream, put it into my editing software, cut down to the end, make it about 10 seconds, and that was it. But I mean, I haven't done that in ages. But I was thinking maybe I could do it for Legends EA. Because again, the premise would kind of work the same for that. Oh, wow. To be fair, there's decent views on the channel. 224,442 views on the channel. I find that interesting. 9 insights. Let's see what the insights are. Missing tags. Don't think it's going to matter. Did shiny hunting method change anything? Changes everything? I don't know how changing the title to that would work. Cool. Unanswered comments. No, I answered it, just not there. Suggest competitors. Don't care. Clipping opportunity. Create clips. What are the 3 clips it's saying? Potential clips based on video length. 3. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's nonsense. If I click create clips and it's like, you have to pay for this, I'm going to be really annoyed. You ready? Oh, wow. Maybe not. Okay. That's interesting. It's interesting that it's doing it based off of a video and not off of a stream. Thought it was going to charge me. It's not. It reckons it's going to take 5 minutes. This, by the way, is from a video idea I did years ago, and the video itself is like 2 minutes long. Not quite. It's the was it? It was shiny hunting MMOs, massive mass outbreaks. It was a 3-minute video, and it reckons it can make 3 clips out from that. Good luck with that. I mean, to be fair, that video did actually quite well. 216 views. That's not bad. It just took a really long time to do it. Basically, what I need is kind of like... Oh, another female. I mean, to be fair, some of my like really good shorts back in the day did come from vidIQ, where I was just like, give me prompts. It gave me prompts, and I was like, yep, I'm going to do that. I know one specifically. If I go here, it was not my second. Hold up. Oh my god, this has been in the making for so long. My Shalfa Spiritomb Legends Arceus short is gonna surpass in potentially a month my highest viewed short, being the Magikarp Game Freak made this shiny so majestic when it came out in ZA. Ooh, it's gonna surpass that. That has been at the top of the throne for so long. Yeah, I mean, the only other one was one that got 9,000 views. That was the one. That was the only one. I'm not worried about optimizing. I don't think I need to optimize. I mean, I probably do, but I mean, I'm quite happy with where I'm at. Problem is, they've changed this, and it's so freaking AI based. I honestly prefer how it used to be. Because it's like Spiritomb. It's like, make more Spiritomb content. I don't want to make more Spiritomb content. What can I do with Spiritomb? Like niche outliers. Pokemon Scarlet, but I can only use shiny. I beat Legends Arceus only with shiny Pokemon. I shiny hunted my original Pokemon White team. Like, yeah, that's cool. But, like, those videos take a really long time to make, and I don't think I'm, like, in a position to spend the time to make those kind of videos. I would love to. They just take too long. That's why I'm like, right, we'll start with the basics. Like, Pokemon tier lists. They take, like, maybe if I did it on a stream, an hour. I could maybe cut it down to, like, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of content. Bam. Upload that. Easy. But, like, I'd like to do the longer stuff, but it's very constricting because I want to keep my job performance the same. So I'm like, I need to get a good amount of sleep, but I also like, I only have limited time a day. Yeah, I mean, they're easy content to make, right? And I can do it. Like, they're not difficult. They're not difficult, but it's It's a case of I just need to do it. All right, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good evening, and yeah, we'll see you whenever we next see you. Tier list or top 10s? Yeah, again, but the thing is, right, I can do it, but then I don't want to lock myself in. Right, like I'm thinking like it's easy enough to do. I'm like, right, I can do tier list of pseudo legendaries. Right, I can do tier list of legendaries. I can do tier list of mythicals. I can do tier list of starter stage 1, tier list of starter stage 2, tier list of starter stage 3. Like, I can do that. Sure, we can just like absolutely smash through them. Like, let's be honest, I could probably do it in a weekend and do like one a week for probably 2 months quite easily. But I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But I'm like, I don't know how interesting that would be, because like, to a degree, yes, I agree, it's my opinion. But I also need to make thumbnails that look interesting for that. And that's where I think I struggle the most. Thumbnails and titles. That's where I struggle the most. 100%. And yeah, I could kind of copy other... To be fair, in my opinion, the content of the video doesn't matter as much as the title and thumbnail. If you get the title and thumbnail good, the content of the video can be kind of meh, but you have to have a good title and thumbnail. Now, the only reason I say it can be a bit meh is, I say a bit meh, it can be a little bit here, there, and everywhere, but you know, you want to get the beginning bit done, you want to get all of that done, and then work from there. Ooh, okay, how about this, right? Let's schedule in... What am I doing this Saturday? Not a lot. Let's schedule in this Saturday. Let me do this. Can I set a reminder on here? No. Okay. I thought I could maybe set a reminder on Windows. On the calendar on Windows. I'm thinking I set a reminder. Saturday we'll do a tier list stream. We'll spend the rest of the week brainstorming tier lists. I'll make them, and then what we'll do is come Saturday, we'll stream going through the tier lists. So that stream will then count towards the light goal. But what I'll probably do is, once the stream has finished, I'll put it to unlisted. And then every Saturday going forward, I'll upload a video. Either, you know, to begin with, it will just be of the tier lists. But the light goal from those videos will also count towards the Rowlet resets. So I'm going to change it from purely just live streams to any content uploaded in that month counts towards the Rowlet total. Any likes on any content uploaded. And then we'll tweak it from there if necessary. Because again, let's say I can do, let's say 6. Let's say I get 6 done in a month, right? And I set a stream aside a month to just kind of making videos. We have a stream a month for Rowlet. That leaves me 2 weekends free, which I'm happy with. But the idea is then they go towards that. But the problem is then finding stuff after we go through the tier list. Go through the tier lists. I think eventually what would be cool is to have a live stream of a tier list of every Pokemon ranked. I just think that would be funny. And then just have it as like the penultimate, that will be my last one. And it will just be, you know, a tier list of every Pokemon ranked on the tier list. And we'll just do it like that. I don't think it would. What, like a minute? So let's say a minute max per Pokemon. Like, there's some Pokemon that I can just blitz through quite quickly. There are some that might take a bit longer, but a minute per, there's 1,000 Pokemon. What's 1,000 minutes in hours? That's 16 hours. So I would have to go quicker. Okay, no. Okay, how about this then? I'll do each generation, gens 1 through 9, and then put them as a big compilation. So it's more manageable because they're more bite-sized. I can edit them down, and we do it like that. Because if you think about it, that's 9 videos. That's 10 videos just there. Like, we do. Well, let's just do 151 as it. No. What did I do? Oh yeah, 151. It'd take 2.5 hours to do 151 Pokemon. It probably won't. I can probably get it down quite quickly because I know what I like and what I don't like. So let's say it's, I reckon I can do it in 45 minutes. But then it's cutting it down into more of a bite-sized thing. Hold up. Let's do this. Let's look. Generation 1 Pokemon tier list. I kind of want to see what they've done for videos. An hour, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. $27 minutes. Okay. So here's the thing, Greg. It's a live stream that will be edited into a video. That's the thinking. So it's kind of like best of both worlds. So that's my thinking, right? 1, it means you get an extra stream, but 2, it then means like for every single Saturday going forward, there's a video that will go up that will be from that stream. So it's kind of like, right, it means I can do a stream and then I've got like 3 or 4 videos out from it that I can then just trim down and then just put up as a video. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's like, it's a collaboration for the stream, but then I can just cut all of that out for for the video. Again, I mean, looking at True Green, like his is like 20 odd minutes, and it's, you know, it's not bad. Did I check this, or did I just like not check this? I did check this. Exactly. Which then also drives up the punishment at the end of the month. See? So it I think it works. I think it's a good idea, right? Because it forces me to do more videos, which I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing anyway. 2, it means it's a stream, but then it's also other content, which then means I don't have to think about... I find it difficult to sit down and record. So if I sat down to record it, it would be completely, like, not natural at all. It's completely different. Me recording is completely different to me streaming. So at least me streaming is I think comes across more natural. So that way, then it seems more interesting. And to a degree, when I stream, I kind of, you know, when you stream, you kind of tone up a lot about yourself. It's not necessarily faking anything. It's more, you know, it's Pete turned up to like 7. It's not turned up to 11. But like, you know, you get that little bit. And again, if the video ends up being an hour long, the video ends up being an hour long. Like, the way I'm thinking of it is, it lives forever, right? So it can sit there and just go up over time. But the problem with that is the stream has to be unlisted for it to work. Unless it's like 50-50. So unless it's done, the full generations are done as a stream that stays up, and we take 60 seconds of Pokemon and go through it. But then the smaller ones, like starters, pseudo legendaries, mythical legendaries, those kind of ones are done in a single stream that's then unlisted. I think that could also be another way of doing it. Because then because I leave the YouTube chat, which by the way has gone back to live chat because I refreshed it. I don't know if I've missed anyone's messages. Has Cal popped in today? God, I'd feel bad if Cal popped in today. It would then leave it so that, the chat, so you watch the video and the chat's still there. And it's kind of like it's okay, you can see people's points and things like that. So I think the big generations we leave for a stream, and we leave the stream up. But I think the smaller stuff, we stream it, or I stream it, because I can just knock out 4 or 5 in a stream. And then it's then just kind of like 4 or 5 done in a stream. The stream gets unlisted after it ends, and I cut them into videos. Like, I honestly feel like could quite easily get potentially to the point where, potentially to the point where for a month I could probably do 2 videos a week. For like a month to 2 months. But I think I'd spread it out more and do 1 video a month, 1 video a week for 4 months, rather than trying to cram them all into a week. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, Like, if we did one generation a month, you know, Gen 1 this month, Gen 2 next month, you know, and then at the end, I just compile it into a big video. It would take 9 months to do it, but that's one stream extra a month that then lives on as a video. I think it's a no-brainer. Do I think I need some way of notifying myself to do it 100%? Because I think it's just needed. But I definitely think it's doable. I think it's interesting, and to do it on a weekend as well would mean that there's a higher chance of more people being able to join in the conversation. Like, if I did it on a Saturday afternoon GMT, it would probably be better to do it. Oh yeah, no, I think what we'll do, because it's just easier for me to do, is this weekend, I think I'll make like 3 or 4, or maybe we just do the starters, because I can do like first evolution, second evolution, third evolution for the starters, right? That's 9 per. That's 27 Pokemon total. Obviously more if we count the Megas. But maybe we'll do a Megas separately, or maybe add in the Megas into each of them. I'll see what lists are out there, because I might just pinch other lists and just do it like that. But if I did all the starters, and then once that's done, because again, I'm free this Sunday. So actually, no, that works quite well, actually. So it's like 1 Sunday a month. 2 Sundays a month. I'm busy on Sundays, like all day. So on the Saturdays before that, it would make sense to do... or one of those Saturdays, it would probably the end of the month, it would make sense to do the generation, you know, Gen 1. So, for instance, the 30th this month would make sense to do Gen 1 tier list and do that stream. And then, because then on the 6th, which is my non-busy one, I'm then doing Rowlet Punishment for the month. It's like first Saturday Rowlet Punishment or Punishment stream. Second one will be tier list. No, won't be tier list. That might be my free one. The third one would be then tier list stream for now, obviously, or content stream. The fourth one would be then the generation tier list. And then we'll kind of do it like that, maybe. Because then background then is Rowlet Punishment. So basically you're getting 3 extra streams out of me a month. Is the current plan. But no, I see what you mean. So if we did all the starters and then I didn't do any more, it's not like I've done one starter and not the rest. It's not like I've done stage 1, 2, but not 3, or 1, 3, but not 2, you know? Like, I think it makes sense to go through the line. And then, depending on how long it takes me to do each one, potentially make a video out of each. And I mean, in that regard, I might upload them in the week that I'm not doing the stream. Or that I'm, not doing that Saturday stream. So do them in So upload them in days that I'm not streaming. Because they're going to be very simple videos. And it kind of makes sense for them to go up close together, not like waiting a month between each one. So it would be like, you know, I'd upload one on Tuesday, one on Thursday, and then one on the Saturday that I'm not streaming. Like a tier list of Pokemon games based on how much water is in the region. Like something stupid like that. Again, it's those kind of things that it would be like, right, that would be kind of you know what, Greg? Put that in the video suggestion channel on Discord. If it's easier for you, copy and paste it. If not, I can do it. Because I do like that idea. How pretty the trees are. Yeah, exactly. How pretty the trees are. How much water's in the region. Oh god, would an oddly specific one be how visible power plants are, or, you know, how realistic? Because I'm trying to think, like, you know, Sinnoh had the Valley Wind Works. Like, I was just trying to think. Yeah, how pretty the trees are. Yeah, but kind of, yeah, you know, kind of stuff like that. How easy is it to get Pikachu? Yeah. How quick to get to the 8th, you know, or how long it takes to get to the 8th gym, or, yeah, how easy it is to find X Pokemon. And again, yeah, no, I really like that idea, Greg. And again, it's one that we can kind of do as a stream that can kind of be a video. And it can, you know, the stream can just be like random tier lists or something like that. Because we want to keep it, I want to keep it vague, so then it's not like, oh, well, I'll just watch that instead of that. Again, I think, though, for something like that, I definitely need to, like, put a lot of thought into, I need to put a lot of thought into title and thumbnails. Because that kind of content, I definitely think title and thumbnails definitely play a big role into how well that kind of video performs. But no, put it in video suggestions, and we'll kind of bulk it out from there. Because to be fair, I can actually just create a single tier list with all of the games in it, and then I can just keep reusing it for all of the videos, which makes it like so much easier. Like, okay, maybe little tweaks to kind of make it based per video, like just change, you know, instead of A, B, C, or D, just change it to like quick Pikachu, no Pikachu, you know, slow Pikachu, fast Pikachu, medium Pikachu, kind of do it like that. Or, you know, pretty trees, ugly trees, you know? I definitely think it's one that could be fun to kind of play around with. But again, I think it's one that I want to do on stream more so than doing it in me sitting down and recording. Because I've noticed it, I have a different energy streaming versus recording. So it's like, hey, you know, we'll do it kind of like that, and it will just, again, I don't need a lot of people in the stream for me to do it. I can tell the difference quite quickly. Which is incredibly strange, but it is a thing. But then it also, so long as I can turn it into shorts as well, then I'm kind of happy, right? Like, they don't have to be anything good in the streams. It's just like, yeah, that's a short. Bam. You know, oh, that's a short. Bam. Yeah, exactly. I think it works. Yeah, but again, I think one. So let's think. So one Saturday a month will be content, quote unquote, content Saturday, where we'll either aim for 1 or 2 or 3 videos a month from that stream. So 2 or 3, again, in this instance, tier lists from that stream. And then one at the end of the month that will be a big tier list of a generation, because again, there's 9 generations, so that will be 9 months worth of streams, right? The normal streams throughout the week. Plus the punishment stream. So that will be... So I'm going to have to like tweak. I'm going to have to like work on getting a proper schedule kind of back up. Another female back to back. With the new schedule. And we'll kind of start it this month. But I definitely think like we'll kind of build up some of these weird, unique ideas over the course of the next couple of weeks. But we'll start this month. I'll do this weekend. I'll do the starters just because it's simple enough. The question is, ranking all starter Pokemon, is it all of them in one video? I think it is. Okay. So I'll just do that then. I'll do ranking every starter, but it will just be one video of all of them. All forms. And we'll just do that. That will be the first one this Saturday, because then I can edit the video Sunday and upload it in the week. I need to pick a day that like we'll just upload videos. Like I'll just be like, right, every Thursday will be the day that new videos go up, and I'll just do that, right? Like that will be I'll edit, I'll schedule it, and then they just go up every Thursday. You know, like a day that I don't typically stream. So I'm either thinking Thursday or Sunday. But obviously it'll be like the Sunday after. I personally think Thursday would be better than Sunday. Because then it's kind of like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, typically. Then there's stuff going on the channel. Rather than Sunday, Monday, and maybe Saturday. To a degree, it doesn't matter what time or what day you upload videos, but I want to keep it consistent. So I think, all right, so I think what we'll do this weekend, this Saturday, we'll do starter tier list, and I want to do pseudo legendary tier list. And potentially, do we go legendary as well? Box art legendaries? And just do those 3. And if it's a longer stream, it's a longer stream. Trying to think when would be the best time to start. I think midday. Maybe midday on that. Yeah, or that. Yeah. So I think both works to a degree, right? But I think the first port of call will just like pencil in like a day and then go from there. And again, to be fair, like this weekend or the weekends where I'm not doing stuff, I can record it on or we can stream it on Saturday. I can edit Sunday. I can get at least one of them done on a Sunday, if not maybe 2. And then I've got the rest of the week to edit another video, but then I'm 2 weeks ahead anyway. So then come the following weekend, I can do a bit more editing. Or on a Saturday where I'm not streaming, I can do editing. Like I can just kind of fill in that void a bit with stuff. Not yet, Cloud. I gotta get to 1500 and then I'm going to sleep. To be fair, when I went to the toilet, I also did my teeth, so I literally can just go jump straight into bed. So I'm ahead of the curve. We're stuff. How much editing do we think I can get done in one sitting? It depends on the video. It depends how heavily edited I want the videos. If I want them like relatively raw, like probably I can get probably a video done. Like if I want to keep it relatively raw, I can probably get the starters done in an afternoon easy. I can probably get it done in an hour or 2. Like if I'm cutting down an hour stream to maybe 30 minutes, I can probably get them done quite quickly. Oh, don't worry, Cloud. I'm not going to miss out on much I'm not going to miss out on any sleep. I just have to get my body back into lying in a bit in the morning because last week I had to be up at, well, I didn't have to be up, but I was getting up at 20 to 6, and now my body's kind of in that grind. Also, I do very much just sit and scroll for an hour anyway, so typically, even if I went to bed now, I still would be awake for a few hours. Well, for an hour anyway. But no, it depends how much editing I need to do for them, Greg. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch a couple. I'm gonna skim through a couple and see how much editing they do on them. The one that I was looking at first, again, some of like, what was the one that I literally just saw? Oh, True Green's one for all Gen 1 Pokemon. I was kind of gonna base mine off of that. Which is very low effort to a degree, and I think I could do it quite simply. Oh no, don't worry, Cloud. I get like I can operate on 6, but I normally get about 7 to 8 hours. I'm pretty good with my sleep. Like True Green's one is very, very kind of relatively easy for me to do. To be fair, I would say TB Syken is just like, it's a tier list, but he's done it in shorts, then he's put it onto full video. But something like Mr. Lopez or Arpez or whatever it is, his is like quite heavily edited. I don't think I would go down the heavily edited route. I think I'd go down the less edited route. But yeah, no. Send me ones you were thinking of. Send me the oh god, I'm not even going to be able to probably pronounce that. Shafrilaz ones as well, to make sure I got the correct channel. It is Productions, right? Oh yeah, every Ace Attorney case ranked, Invincible, yeah. Every Super Mario Galaxy 2 star, yeah. But yeah, those kind of ones. But yeah, as long as I've got those, I can kind of work on that. Again, let me just double check. I'm just gonna have a look at the case. Is each one oh, he's got so bloody many. Oh my god. Like, look at all the editors. Go on, Bennett. But no, mine would probably be very, very simple. Like, it probably wouldn't be anything that highly edited. Just because I don't have the capacity. Yeah, that would take me like 6 months to work on. Too many sketches. I mean, it's fine, Glad, if you take a break. Get sleep. I was reminded of a video which was something like how long it takes to punch a clown in every Batman Arkham game. You know what I was thinking of? How long what's the lifespan of a Valley Windworks windmill or turbine? Like, no one needs to know that. No one cares about that. But like, just having it like a short little like 5-minute video where it's just like, if it's based off of this in the time that it was made, the lifespan of the wind, you know, and kind of just go down that route. Or like, how much of a concern is bird strikes in the Valley Windworks? Yeah, it's kind of like, it's a silly thing, right? Where it's like, it could be quite short, quite sweet, quite, you know. The game came out in 2009, so it was based, if you base technology from 2000 and, you know, wind turbine from 2009 based on wind turbine from today, back then they were probably only lasting 15 years. Now they last 25 years, you know? Like, it's like, with a peak output of this, they're probably making this much power. I think it could be interesting. If nothing else, it could just be like a, hey, you know, I very, very much doubt that. I very much believe someone's probably done that, and it probably hasn't gotten that many views, and I can probably guesstimate if I did do something like that and it did get a bunch of views, I would 100% get accused of copying. anti-wind turbine videos. No, it's just the first thing that came to mind because I'm like, I know people, some people don't like wind turbines, and it's like, what better way to rage bait people than to be like, yeah, they're wind turbines in a video game, nerd, get wrecked. I love wind turbines. I think they're really cool. I think, it's a cool thing. But, it is interesting to think, right, now in 2026, technology has advanced so much that, it would be interesting to see the differences between potentially what they were like in 2008, 9, when the games first came out, versus today. Like, and again, they'll get mad, and there'll just be a dude in the comments just like, it's a game, bro. Why are you mad? So yeah, I think it could be interesting. I do think that something like that would take me a bit longer to put together, 100%. But I think it's something that could be cool, and it's not. My concern is it's not something that can be done probably on a live stream. So it's one of those things that I'd have to work on off stream, and it's something that I'm going to have to work on, which is kind of why I'm hoping that if I stream the quote-unquote video making for a while, I can kind of get it into my head that I don't need I don't need to be streaming to be able to record, because in that kind of video I have to be kind of, you have to be kind of whimsical because of the topic you're going on about. I don't just want to be like super monotone. Don't get me wrong, I do think I'm a bit monotone now, but it's also, I'm speaking kind of slower sometimes I'm speaking quite fast. My vocal, not range, but like my speed is just a thing. Yeah, exactly. That would kind of be a once and done kind of video. Like it would be so so sporadic in upload that it would be like tier list. Why the Valley Wind Works has winter, how long the Valley Wind Work turbines last. Tier list. Why Zapdos is in the old factory, kind of like, it's just kind of weird stuff like that, like what's powering, or how did Team Plasma hide, a 15-story building under Unova without anyone knowing? How did they build a 15-story building under Unova without anyone knowing? Because again, you play the Unova games, and they just sprout up of the ground by the Elite Four. Like, what are the Elite Four doing that they're not knowing that all this is being built around them? I think there's some interesting stuff that could be done, but those kind of videos would take a lot longer to do. And in all fairness, would be completely different to the kind of content that I make. But yeah, they'll take time, research, editing, script. I'd have to get to the point where I'm like reading the script through and not reading the script through, if that makes sense. Because that's the problem. When I read a script, I read the script and I'm like reading it would still be on theme though. And I'm kind of like that. Or I don't go off it and I'll just be like, would still be on theme. Like I'd just be all over the place. That's good, Cloud. The problem is, I don't know if I'd be able to deliver on those in a good manner. That's my concern. Like, I could edit them maybe. I could kind of do those videos. It's delivering on a script that is my weakest point, I think, at the moment. 110%, I do believe it's my weakest. But yeah, show off all you want. Or here's an interesting thing then, or here's a potential, Greg, would be those kind of videos sit on members only for a week, like the kind of video essay kind of ones. They're the main bulk of members only not members only content, because I think it's a bit silly to lock them behind members only, but have them be the bulk of like restricted members only stuff, or members only delays, right? Like members get them for a week or a month before release to the public. And just do it like that. Well, that's why I'm thinking start small with tier lists and build up to that. Because the tier lists are simple enough to do, and I can just like mess about with, cool animation here, cool transition there, and just kind of get more used to doing that kind of stuff and then build up to that point. So it's like come the end of the summer, come like the end of August, that would probably be the time where I can then look into doing those kind of more style of content. But we've then got a backlog of like 3 months of ideas that we can then pick from. And you can be like, right, I'd love to see what kind of video you make on Valley Windworks the turbines, or I'd love to see what kind of video you'd make on the Unova Underground, like just kind of ones like that. But when we've got a backlog of that to kind of pull from, rather than me sitting here going, right, I need an idea for this next week. Take some time. We'll go through tier lists for a few months, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, but I think that's why I think with the longer style, with those kind of more heavily edited kind of style of videos, I'd probably give it a bit longer. And be like, yeah, members get it a month early. And just have it be like, members get it a month early. If you want to see the next one, check it out. Or, and then just be like, right, and then post like new members video going up this week beforehand. And just do it like that. But yeah, no, definitely get them in suggestions. Definitely get it into video suggestions, or message me, whatever you'd prefer. I'm easy going on both. But no, I think I'm going to amend the schedule. So the first Saturday of every month is going to be punishment stream. The second Saturday, I think, is going to be free. The third Saturday is going to be content Saturday. And then the last Saturday of the month is going to be a tier list of Pokemon Generation, until we get through all 9. And then we'll think of something else to replace it. And then the idea is, on the content ones, we'll work on stuff, we'll discuss stuff. I think at the beginning will be tier lists, because they're quite simple to prepare, to make, to edit, and it will kind of get me more confident in making videos, thumbnails, titles, that kind of thing. Once we've got through that, which will take 2 months, 3 months to kind of get through that. Then we'll start like, right now we can do, we can move on to like the game side of things. So, how quick it is to get Eevee, or games ranked based on how easy it is to get all the evolutions, or, kind of those kind of videos can then be like a bulk for a little while. And then in the meantime, maybe start working on the longer kind of the more edited, more scripted, more kind of other videos in the meantime between those. Basically, the goal is by the end of the year to have like triple the amount of actual videos on the channel. Because if I go to videos, I think 1, 2, no, they're unlisted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the goal is to have triple the amount of videos. So currently got 7. So the goal is to have at least 21 new videos uploaded on the channel by the end of the year. And then we'll go from there. I'm not going to worry about shorts. Like, if something interesting happens and we're like, hey, that's funny, do that, then maybe I'll upload it as a short. But yeah, so the content streams will be unlisted once they end, because the idea is then that we'll make videos out of them. But the ones that will stay live will be the generation tier lists. Can I dictate this to AI? Oh, I might be able to, right. Use that one. Perfect. Allow more using site. Right, I'm gonna end stream now, but I'm gonna dictate this to the AI, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, so I think that will be the plan going forward, and we'll start it this month. Screw it, I'm starting everything this month. So this Saturday, I'll do a stream, an extra stream on Saturday. It will probably be in the afternoon GMT. Yeah, it'll probably be in the afternoon GMT. Probably do 12 till 4, so that's 4 hours. I think that will be long enough. What we thinking? Starters, legendary, and pseudo legendary. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll do that. We'll do that this Saturday. 4 hours should be more than enough time to get through those 3. And then I'll start editing that on Sunday, and we'll aim for every Thursday there'll be a video out. That, I think, will be the aim. With obviously every first Saturday of the month being punishment stream. And I'm making an amendment, which we'll have to inform Elo about, but again, it will be in the Discord, when I @ everyone anyway. All likes on all content will go towards the total. So every stream like will count, every video like will count, and then at the end of the month it will all be tallied up. The only ones that won't be included are the shorts likes, because shorts typically do like 10 times better than everything in anyway, so we won't count those. But all other forms will count. But yeah, I'm going to dictate this to AI. Well, just so then I've got it written down somewhere. And then I'll work on making all the notifications so then I've got it. And then hopefully this month there should be two videos out on the channel, 2 tier list videos out on the channel, and also a punishment, well, a Generation 1 tier list that we'll do on the 30th. So, nice and easy. We'll do that as a big stream. We'll sit down, we'll chat, we'll discuss, and we'll go through that. But this is where I'll leave you all for today. I'll be back on Wednesday where we'll be doing Palkia. Basically, I'm going to spend tomorrow planning everything, getting everything ready for Saturday. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.